498 is Stephanie Mayle, and alongside of her, the 420X of Tim Warner. Third starting spot, the 42 of Haley Gates. Fourth, the 212 TJ Marlitt. Fifth, the K1 Billy Bob Liberator. Sixth, the 54 Wayne Russell Jr. Seventh, the 33 Kerry Hollenbeck. Eighth, the 3 of John Napoli. Ninth, the 223 Josh Beals. 10th, the 97 J.J. Ingersoll. 11th, the 12 of Kenny Hollenbeck. And 12th, the 9 of David Frame. That's the way your feature lines up for your Fonda Fair 4 cylinders. And we go green. We got the front row of Mayle and Warner did not really get going. The rest of the field trying to pick their way through. 54 of Wayne Russell Jr. also a little bit off the pace at the tail of the field. And up front, Haley Gates is your leader. There's Billy Bob Liberator running in second. Third now, working off of turn number 2. Third is the 33. 33, I believe that's Kerry Hollenbeck in a different looking car tonight. Still the 33, that is Kerry Hollenbeck. He will work outside Liberator. He will take the runner-up spot away. Jay Ingersoll trying to follow him. Ingersoll works around Liberator. He's up to third. Here comes the 223 of Josh Beals. Cars to the front row didn't quite get going. Everybody kind of had to tiptoe their way forward. It allowed the 42 of Haley Gates to race away. But now fast cars trying to make their way towards the front. Haley Gates continuing the lead. 33 of Kerry Hollenbeck is second. We have a mystery driver out there in that 22 car. I do not have him on the lineup. That's Tony Frezzo in the number 22. Apologize to Tony again. He's not on the lineup sheet. He now will work by Josh Beals. He will take the fourth spot away. Beals back to fifth. Kenny Hollenbeck trying to take that spot away from Beals. Kenny Hollenbeck's got it. Kenny Hollenbeck is your leading single cam car, fifth on the racetrack. And we are at lap 6 this time by. This the halfway mark. Haley Gates leading. Kerry Hollenbeck trying to hold off Jay Ingersoll and Tony Frezzo. Gates will split the 2 lap cars there down the back straightaway. She'll put them between herself and Kerry Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, Ingersoll, and Frezzo are all trying to reel in the 42 of Haley Gates. Frezzo using the lap traffic to his advantage, got by Jay Ingersoll. Now on the back bumper of Kerry Hollenbeck here for second. The 22 of Tony Frezzo looking really sporty right now. 12 of Kenny Hollenbeck also trying to get into the picture. Again, he's up to fifth. I believe as long as Frezzo's a dual cam car, which again, not sure of, but I believe he is. If Frezzo is a dual cam car, that makes Kenny Hollenbeck your leading single cam car. Frezzo goes around TJ Marlitt. Kerry Hollenbeck will follow him. Now underneath the 54 of Wayne Russell Jr. And there are no cars now between your leader, Haley Gates, and the hard-charging 22 of Tony Frezzo. Lap number 9 complete this time by. Frezzo has that skirt, that plastic skirt on the right side door dragging from underneath the 22, and he's just thrown it off. And that might result in a yellow. It's right up there in the near the racing groove over in 1 and 2. Working off at turn number 4. We will come to 2 laps to go. 2 more times around. Haley Gates still leading. Oh, Tony Frezzo's got problems in the front end. The front end of the 22. Something happened to the right front. It is turned all the way to the right. And Frezzo, not sure what happened, but the 22 his night going to end early, it looks like, with front end damage. He will make it off the racetrack. Oh, but Hollenbeck and Beals get together. Beals able to save it, but the yellow lights are on. So the yellow flag comes out, a piece of debris at the outside of turns 1 and 2 with just 2 laps to go. And a wild sequence there. We had the debris come off of Frezzo's car. As here's a replay for you. Looked like a racing deal. Certainly didn't look like Kenny Hollenbeck came up into him. Looked like Beals maybe came down a little bit. Might have been a little bit of both. Either way, 223 of Beals was about 3/4 spun around and was able to hang on to it. So kudos to him for hanging on to it. Keeps going, so he keeps his spot. We will get the lineup squared away. Get set to go back to green. But as I was mentioning, Tony Frezzo first threw the debris off, but it had worked its way up just high enough on the racetrack. We stayed green. Then Frezzo had something break in the front end. Just as he was catching Haley Gates, something in the front end broke. He pulled off the racetrack. And then the 223 of Beals and the 12 of Hollenbeck got together. And as I said, Beals was about 3/4 spun around there and held on to it. But the yellow lights coming on. Lights are out on the FX Caprera Car Company's pace truck. Green flag is back out. It will be a green-white checkered finish. Oh, Hollenbeck and Beals this time. The 223 goes all the way around. And the yellow lights are on again. And I believe this time the 12 is going to be sent to the rear for the contact. The 12 of Hollenbeck and the 223 of Beals are both single cam cars. They are battling for the single cam win. And here you see, didn't quite see the beginning stages of it, but regardless, 223 off the front bumper of the 12 and around. And that brings out the yellow. We will try it again. It will be another green-white checkered. So it's Haley Gates, Kerry Hollenbeck, Jay Ingersoll, John Napoli, and Billy Bob Liberator, your top five. And now Liberator running in fifth in that K1 car. He is your leading single cam. And Liberator, it is his birthday. So how about it, William Billy Bob? Happy birthday to him. Trying to reward himself with maybe a single cam win here at Fonda Speedway. He's got to hold off Beals and Hollenbeck. Haley Gates trying to hold off Kerry Hollenbeck and Jay Ingersoll. Green flag is out. Ingersoll goes right to the top down there in 1 and 2. Haley Gates will drive off the bottom. She will maintain the lead. 223 of Beals with problems on the back straightaway. Kenny Hollenbeck goes by Liberator. We will keep an eye on Beals working off the corner, though. Oh, Kerry Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck got by Ingersoll back to second, but he got sideways there off of 4. White flag is out. One more trip around. Haley Gates looking for, I believe, her first dual cam win. Believe she was a single cam winner last year, looking for a dual cam win here at Fonda Speedway. Working through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag's going to